Number one, to sum, the hardest interview question ever. In fact, it's so hard that we still have a lot of companies that ask this question. So without further ado, let's get into it. Given an array of integers, nums, and an integer target, return the indices of two numbers such that they add up to target. It's important that this has exactly one solution, because if it didn't, then we would have some other stuff to check that wouldn't make it an easy question. And we can't use the same element twice. So in order to succeed in the interview, of course, you have to pretend like you've never seen this question before and solve it the naive way. And the naive way is to just, iterate through all of this. So for each number you're going to iterate through, the rest of the numbers until you find sums that equal to target. And then you want to do this for, every single number. And then that results in an n squared complexity, which nobody likes. So we're going to do it a different way. The logic for this way, if you've never seen it before, is pretty smart. It involves a hash map or a dictionary. We want to find the answer within one pass. So to do that, we want to keep track of the numbers we've already seen before, and we're going to do that in a dictionary. So I'm just going to make a dictionary. I'm just going to call it hash map, because that's basically what it is. And it's going to be empty. So as we iterate through this array, if we don't find the target, if we find the target, we just, do our ending conditions. If we don't find the target, we add the number as the key to the hash map plus the index of the number as the value. So then we can keep track of, what number goes to what index, so we can return the indices later. So let's try to do that right now. I'm going to start by iterating through the nums array. We also actually want to get the index as well. So we want to say for I, which is the index, and num, and enumerate nums. And this just gets the index along with the actual value. Next, I'm going to make a variable called find, and we're going to basically take the difference between the target and the current number, and that is going to be basically the number that we are searching for in the hash map. So find equals target minus num. Since we've been keeping track of the numbers we've already visited in the hash map, we can actually just do a check here if find in hash map. And if it is in hash map, that's the good news, because we can literally just return the two answers, which is going to be the two indices. So we do hash map of find and then the current index. If it's not in the hash map, that's okay. We can keep searching. So we can just add this number to the hash map and its index. So hash map num equals I. And in the end, we don't even have to return anything, because we already know from the statement that this problem has exactly one solution. So it's always going to return something when it reaches this line 13. And there we go. That's how you solve the hardest question on LeetCode.